He's half man, half woman.
It's Gary. I wanna hip you to the T. It's Gary, baby.
All right, 6 minutes after the hour, Gary has the tea and the clue today. What up, Gary?
Good morning, Ricky. Good morning to you. It's Thursday, a beautiful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. And here's what's happening in celebrity news, y'all. Ice-T is speaking out, and I think what he said, he should have kept his mouth closed. But anyway, it's being reported, y'all, that Ice-T said that he feels closer, y'all, to Chanel than his other kids. Now, they're saying Ice-T admits, y'all, that he feels closer to his youngest daughter, Chanel, than he does to his other children. Now, he sat down with Damon John, y'all, for a chat, honey, and he said, Chanel's birth made me want to live forever. It made me create new goals, cuz, honey, you got bread. You can start slowing down. But, nah, he said, not that new baby. He said that new baby, and it's the best gift I could ever get. He said, I think the difference with Chanel and my other kids is I'm very conscious of this baby. He said, like I had my daughter when I was in high school. I was ripping and running. He said, so I was present, not over. He said, I was present over presence. And he said, I wasn't there, you know. He said, my son Ice, he said, happened right when I was becoming Ice-T, you know. He said, honey, I had never been famous before, so this was a whole new thing, so I'm distracted by it. He said, by contrast with Chanel, I'm comfortable. I'm in a cruise pattern. He said, I was there when Coco was pregnant. I was in the hospital, and Chanel still sleeps in the bed with her. You know, he said, so far, he said, I'm connected more to her than the other kids. Mm-hmm. I don't like that. Why do y'all parents say stuff like that? I mean, you got kids, you may have had kids from your first relationship, now you got kids from a second relationship, and you making like this second family is so much better than the first family because you was ripping and running and stuff.
I don't think that's what he's saying. I
that's
think
what
that
he
was young and he just was maybe immature, and now he has money, he's more established, he's more mature, and he can be present, he's more aware of the blessing of the child.
Yeah, I can definitely, as a parent, I can definitely understand what he was saying about feeling more connected with the one that he was there with from birth to whatever age she is now. It doesn't mean he loves that child more, but you love your children differently when you have those different levels
so
of
Ricky,
connection.
what did you say about that?
Yeah, I mean, he's closer to this particular baby because he's slowed down. He at home doing the Pampers, doing the day-to-day. He wasn't able to do the day-to-day with the older, so that's going to naturally make you a little bit closer, and you develop a certain kind of bond that you didn't have with the other kids because you was on the road working and touring, but that don't mean that he loved them any less.
No, it doesn't
make any sense.
No, I understand what you're saying, but we're in a society now. You being said that, they didn't like me. Look at what Brian McKnight going through and all this other stuff. All these men, honey, just saying all this stupid stuff publicly.
There's a big difference. Brian McKnight was borderline abusive, emotionally abusive. I think Ice-T clarified it really well when he said what he said.
Yeah, well, he shouldn't have said that then, because how do you think the kids feel? But yeah, Dad always was closer to Chanel. I have 3 families. And I asked my one of my sisters, I said, how do you feel? Because we grew up with Daddy and you didn't. You know, even though she she was with us, she would come visit us. My mama said she taught me how to walk and stuff, and she was with us when we was growing up. But I mean, that's just something you think about, because here you don't have, your dad, and it's making me want to cry. But anyway,
as a parent, you have to be sensitive to the older kids' feelings and make sure that you communicate with them what you said. But I think as they get older, they understand that too.
Yeah, well, just some things you shouldn't say publicly. Just keep it to yourself. Because when these kids look at it as, adults, they still feel, we always knew you liked her more than you liked us and stuff like that, so it's just, I just think you should have shut up. But anyway.
A good sit down, have a good one-on-one conversation with your older kids and, and explain that. I think that'll resolve the issue.
Yeah.
I've had to do that with my kids, with my older kids.
Yeah.
Having, another set of kids like 10 years after my first set, it made me realize, wow, I could have done way more when I was, in my early 20s, for my kids, because it was just a different time, a different level of maturity. Yeah. But I see your point.
Yeah. All right, moving on in other celebrity news, y'all. It's being reported that there are workers being seen at Jamie Foxx's Agora Hills mansion. Now, they're saying, y'all, that Jamie Foxx's 18,000 square foot mega mansion, honey, sits on 40 acres in Agora Hills, California. Now, they're saying multiple cars, y'all, were spotted arriving and departing the 10-bedroom, 12-bathroom mansion, which is surrounded by horse farms in Los Angeles County. Now, according to Backgrid, they're saying construction workers are renovating Jamie's property. They're saying a pile of lumber is is stacked outside near a crane, and workmen, y'all, are seeing moving, honey, about on the second level. Now, they're saying the increased activity at Jamie's palatial mansion may be a sign that he's being discharged from the hospital or the home is going on the market. Now, Jamie purchased this mansion back in 2006 for $10 million. Now, they're saying access to the property is guarded gate entrance up a long winding driveway that opens up, y'all, to a courtyard with a fountain. And they're saying the lavish home boasts a 20-car garage, a landscape pool with cabana, sauna, spa, and a guest house. They say it also has a viewing deck, enclosures for the guard dogs, and then a horse stable with corral. So they're saying that power is generated by massive solar panels on a hill, y'all, to the left of the main house. So, you know, people are still speculating what's going on with Jamie. Don't know if he's going to be released from the hospital, if he's if they're renovating the house or what have you. But nevertheless, this is what allegedly they're saying that's going on at Jamie's palatial mansion in Agoura Hills, California, y'all. So,
yeah, I just hope that he's getting better. I just hope and pray that he's getting better. He's young, talented, a dear friend of the morning show.
Yes.
And I just hope that he pulled through or whatever, you know, because I'm just hearing different reports, you know, that the families are preparing for the worst. And now I'm, you know, hearing that, you know, he's preparing to go home, all this kind of stuff. So I just hope and pray that he pulled through and he get back up and rolling.
All right. All right, the color today is one of my favorite colors. My color today is rosewood. On the high end, you say rosewood, and on the low end, you say beautiful pinkish brown. That's your color for today.
All right, y'all, give it up for Gary with a T.
All right, Gary.